guys, Skyline here, welcome back to my channel today. In this video, we're going to be continuing my Destiny weapon comparison series. In this series, I take two weapons that are suggested by you guys and I pit them against each other to compare things such as their design, their handling, and their usefulness in PvE and PvP situations. If you guys do want to see the other videos in this series, go to the little eye in the top right hand corner of your screen, click on it, and you'll find a link to the playlist within there. Thank you to Kevin Kruger for this week's suggestion of the Thunderlord versus the Super Good Advice. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So for the first category, we always look at the designs of these weapons. So on screen you can see what the Thunderlord actually looks like, and it looks absolutely amazing. Not only does the blue and black color combination look absolutely amazing, the frame of this weapon is extremely slick, and the moving electricity that goes up and down all over this weapon looks fantastic. I love just having this weapon out in my hands to look at. On the other hand, there really isn't anything special about the Super Good Advice. The triple barrel thing going on looks pretty nice, but the rest of it isn't anything to be impressed with. It's just a red and white machine gun. As a result, I'm going to have to give this round to the Thunderlord. In the second round, we take a look at how the weapon handles. This mainly has to do with how the recoil patterns are compared to each other, but also takes into account what the sights are like for each weapon. Now, as you can see when I put the recoil patterns side by side, they're both pretty bad. They both recoil up really hard. And the Super Good Advice does this weird, like, swirl C or backward C thing. I can't really explain it, you can see it on screen. However, both of these recoils are pretty controllable, so that is pretty even on that front. They're both very manageable, you can make them stay on target if you try hard enough. The thing that really decides the winner of this round is the fact that the Thunderlord's sights are so much cleaner and much more nice than the Super Good Advice's sights. It is much more clear, like I said, you can see your target, and it is very easy to use and stay locked on your target, and as a result, the Thunderlord again is going to win this round. In the third round, we take a look at which gun is better suited for PvE situations. Which of these guns would be better for taking on Oryx and his entire horde? Well, in PvE, the Thunderlord performs pretty well. Its exotic perk that allows lightning to chain between enemies activates fairly often and is nice for taking out large groups of enemies. On the other hand, the Super Good Advice makes sure you get the most out of each and every bullet. Its faster fire rate makes it pretty devastating to all groups of enemies, and the fact that you never have to waste a single shot of ammo makes it great for just spraying randomly in the crowds. I'm gonna have to give this round to the Super Good Advice, and that's mostly just because it performs exceptionally well in the majority of PvE situations, and like I said, you really never have to waste a single shot. The fourth round is where we get to see how each weapon handles in the Crucible side of Destiny. Now, the Thunderlord is pretty great if you're going to be using a machine gun. It is almost always a 3 to 4 bullet kill and hits very, very hard. Its medium rate of fire makes it easy to lock onto enemies and quickly mow them down with accuracy. On the other hand, the Super Good Advice also performs very well. Its fast rate of fire can sometimes make it hard to shoot an enemy that's like jumping or bouncing around, though the fact that you can keep most of your missed bullets definitely is a plus. However, I found that it's better to hit more bullets on target and take a little bit more time to kill them and actually kill your target than to keep a couple bullets that you'll just lose when they kill you anyways. And with the Thunderlord, I found it is much easier to ensure that you will stay alive to use all of your heavy when compared to the Super Good Advice. Just narrowly, I'm going to have to give the Thunderlord the win for this round. Now for the final round of this episode. For this week's Miscellaneous Round, I'm going to be asking myself that if I were to do any endgame content, which weapon would I take? So let's set the situation up like this. If I were going to run the hard mode challenge raid, whatever it was for that week, and then go play some Iron Banner with some friends, but could only take one of these two weapons, which one would I take? And I thought about this for a really long time, and I have decided that I would take the Super Good Advice. It performs very well in PvE and is by far the most efficient weapon in the game in terms of ammo usage. In addition, even though it lost the Crucible round, it is still quite a great competitor as a heavy weapon. So I'm gonna have to give it to this round. It is the most versatile weapon of these two, and I definitely think I can make it work in all situations I put it in. That is going to be the end of this competition. This is really another hard decision, but it is mostly made up on situational things. So it really depends on your playstyle and if any burn modifiers are active like in a Nightfall or anything. However, overall, I'm going to say that the Super Good Advice is just a better weapon. Its exotic perk makes it much more effective, and it has a very good overall feel to it. It does have some atrocious recoil, but that can be very easily handled, and in all situations, overall, I'm going to have to say that the super good advice would be better when compared to the Thunderlord. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below, and make sure you tell me why as well. While you're down there, comment which weapons you would like to see in the next video. Also, make sure you leave a like rating and share this video on your social medias. Click the annotation on screen to see my list of the top 5 Year 1 exotics I want to return into Year 2. Finally, subscribe for more awesome Destiny content, and I'll see you guys in my next video.